StateDogKennel. All right, July 6th, y'all. What the day is? Monday? Okay, so yeah, the day is Monday, July 6th. We here again, StateDogKennel. We here live. Well, we're not live, but we here. Whenever you see it, hopefully. Please like, please subscribe. We here, we got Bo out here. Just chilling with Bo, y'all, working in the yard. Bo was going on about 3 years old now. Not 3, almost 3 years old. I had him since a pup. Yeah, been a good dog. Just bred again with him, with the girl. So Bo is doing good, y'all. So there you go. Yeah, we're here on this Monday. Nothing going on. Just subject for today is this heat wave. Yeah, we definitely in this heat wave right now, especially in the South, y'all. So definitely, you definitely want to watch your dogs, especially if you have them. If they out loose in the house or whatever, you got to make sure they have water. You got to make sure water is available. You got to make sure water is available, y'all. And you kind of got to make sure it's fresh and pretty much out in the way of the direct sun. So that's what you need to kind of keep an eye on. Yeah, these summer months, June, July, August, they're gonna be some rough months, y'all. Some rough old months. So you gotta make sure that you got water everywhere accessible to your dogs. Yeah, you gotta make sure of that. So you can see Bo, he got plenty of options out here to get water. He can go back in his kennel over there, or he can water up right here. But in any case, make sure they got lots of water, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna focus on hydration. To a human, you know, 70% of the human body is really based on water, probably 70% or more. I know it's at least 70% of the human body is water. So, you know, I'm a soda drinker, but now I'm not. As I aged, I drank more water because if I keep drinking those sodas, you know, it's gonna wear me down, and not having enough water, you know, it's gonna change the lifespan of my body and the health of my body if I keep doing that. So I had to do some changing too. So if you got a dog outside, excuse me, in this direct heat, make sure they got some water, y'all. Just make sure they got lots of water, and make sure they can get to it at ease. And make sure it's clean if possible, and, you know, cool. In my area back here, I got a lot of trees. So you might say, why don't you have a top to these kennels? I don't need a top because my top is up there all around. So as you can see on a sunny day, you actually can get some shade over here on a real sunny day. So, you know, that was pre-thought of, that was pre-planned. I knew I had to get somewhere back here, you know, at the back of my property. I had to get somewhere out the direct sunlight. And if you're thinking about building a kennel, if you got trees or you got an area to keep a kennel at, try to make sure it's out of direct sunlight. If not, try to have a top or a cover on it. Just only in the summer. In the winter, in the winter, you really don't have to do it in the winter. So, but in the summer, you need to make sure they got a top or something. There goes sister right there, y'all. She just, well, they just got hooked up. So, you know, her and Bo, they're gonna be at it. They're gonna have a few more. And they were some tight looking puppies, y'all. So please, please get at me if you want something look like that. And something look like that mix. And it's gonna come between. I wasn't able to keep none off the first litter, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna keep one or two off this litter, because she gonna bring the smartness, and he not a He's an intelligent dog too, as the years came through. He's just a bit physical, y'all. He's just a kind of physical, more on the physical side and smart. So he, you know, more working and athletic, but you know, this girl right here, she's more on the smart side, and you know, she a good looking dog. She a good looking dog too, but smart. So I think they kind of locked up and bred. Well, I'm pretty sure they did. Hopefully something comes of it, but we're gonna take care of that, and we're gonna take care of her and make sure everything goes the right way. So, you know, you're gonna have some good looking pit bulls in about 2 months, y'all, here at State Dog Kennel. Yeah, you're gonna have some good looking pits. And most of them gonna come out looking like him. I can tell you that right now. The last litter, most of them came out looking like him. A lot of people say, excuse me, a lot of breeders talk about the mama. Yeah, they will look like the mama, but as they grow through the years, they start looking like the daddy. Just like the humans, y'all, if you think about it. Yeah, as a youngin', you might have more looks like your mother, especially a male, but as you get older, you're gonna look just like your daddy. And if anybody dispute that, I don't know what planet you've been on. So yeah. So yes, they gonna look like their daddy as they get older. As a youngin', yeah, more XX genes might come out. As I'm talking about the human line. But as they get older, my XY genes came out of me, and now they think I look just like my daddy, which I probably do. So yeah, definitely. So yes, it ain't about the mama always. Yes, it's about her taking care of them and you know, taking it for 9 months. But it's, you know, it's about both of them. And this a winner right here, son. This is true old, pure old family red. You know, the heavy set structure. I didn't want the thin line of the old family. I wanted a more heavy body. So that's what I seek to get, and actually I got it. Shout out to Marty at Rhino Kennels down there in Tennessee. Yeah, that's what he gave me, and I'm glad I went there because that's the kind of dog I'm looking for in pit bulls, as you can see. And for my American type, this is what I'm looking for. Pretty. And that's what I'm looking for. So that's what you'll get out of both of those. But he don't even want me to get Rhino, y'all. You see that? Every time I walk over there, he coming. Look at him. All right, let me put the camera on you then. You knock my camera down, we're gonna have at it, buddy. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is with him. But yeah, you're gonna get the best of the best as it refers to him, because I see no weakness in his physicality and his smarts. He's stubborn now, yeah, very stubborn. But as far as physicality and smart, you know, you got that. Take a look at Rock Nation over here before I close this video out, y'all. We're gonna talk about those pit bulls or whatever. Let's go over and take a quick look at the nation over here. You know, you got the big boy always. Let's see what he about. He coming over here with me now. And he don't want none of the Rock Nation, y'all. He'll come over here and quiet. He don't attack. That's another thing about my dogs. You can see this is a Rottweiler and this is a pit bull. They don't have no issues. And the females, they just acting up because they're females. You know what I'm saying? They're looking pretty good though. But they just acting up because they acting up. See, he can come and lay around. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing. So that's the kind of breed we breed over here. We just chill. Excuse the poop. I clean it up every 2 days, y'all. So with no further ado, we're gonna tap this video out. Big Bo, your time's up, partner. his time, as you can see, he got skinned up by something. But anyway, his time is up, y'all. Please like, please subscribe. State Dog Kennel, and we out.